Yeah, hi Sudhir, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, let's wait for a few more minutes. People
Yeah,
join.
yeah.
Hi, Arul. Good morning, Ravi Jain.
Yeah, hi Ravi, good morning. Yeah, let's wait for 2-3 minutes and let's see who else is joining. And then we will
Yeah,
start the session.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Arul, I have one general question on generative AI.
Yeah, sure, Ravi. Yeah, please.
So, basically, what kind of roles will be there in generative AI? Kind of like for experience level of no, like for
Yeah,
15 years, something like that.
so in this is a new field, right? So there are
Yeah.
a lot of emerging roles in there. Okay, so there will be kind of Gen AI architect and there will be Gen AI lead and Gen AI managers, right? So means
Okay.
that like there are some models, okay? So those models are trained by ML people, machine learning people. So we are not going to touch that. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to understand which model will perform better. And we will be in a position to have the decision on which model we need to choose for our project. Because there are n number of models available there in the market. So
Okay.
yeah, for senior people in the sense like they will be in a position to make the decisions, right? And also like for pitching into the clients, right? So clients don't even know about this term Gen AI because like recently only they are getting adapted to it, but they don't know how behind the scenes work, right? So you
Okay.
can you will be in a position to present and win bids from the clients. Also, we will be doing some kind of POCs. That's what I am doing right now. So
Okay.
we will be used to do some proof of concept so that clients will understand, okay, this can be solved through Gen AI, likewise, right? So for
Yeah.
them, from the managerial standpoint or a senior person standpoint, like the Gen AI roles are like still evolving only, I can say.
Okay.
Also, one more
Yeah.
thing is like most probably you will be in a position to convince your client saying that, hey, if you use this particular solution, this will solve a problem. So
Okay.
in that sense, you need to identify what are all the key problems in your project itself. Okay, so that
Okay.
can be solved through AI instead of doing it manually again and again. Request.
Right, yeah. Actually, when I do Googling and all, it is showing only prompt engineer like that way. So,
Yeah. Prompt engineering is what like natural language instructor like way. So you need to understand the model better, and along with that, like you will be simply giving some instructions like that. So to give an instruction, also we need some knowledge, right? So that knowledge we can gather it from the Gen AI itself.
right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, within with what we are covering so far, so that you will be getting familiarized with what we will be covering in the syllabus. With that, you will be getting familiarized with how these models work, how these LLMs work, right? How the generative AI landscape will be, and what exactly it is right now today. So if you get that picture, in that you will try to explore what and all possibilities are there, and along with that, we need some few machine learning topics as well that we are not covering in this course, right? So
Right.
if we know that machine learning stuff means that there is something called model fine tuning that we are not covering here. And those model fine tuning will be like a kind of a job. Like you will be training systems in future. So you will be training the models in future. So those kind of jobs and all will be there in the market because it's still evolving. Actually, all this buzz started around some 2-3 years back when ChatGPT or OpenAI come into picture. That time only people started realizing the potential of AI. This generative AI, not exactly this is AI. AI is a collection of everything, but this is purely generative AI. Means that the creative side of AI, I can say.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Sunil.
Yeah, Ravi. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk deeper on our future classes on each and everything, and let's try to decode what exactly this industry is looking like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Bhaskar.
Hi, Arun. Hi, all.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Hi, Srini. Oh, someone joined here. I don't know who joined here. Prashant, you joined in the old link as well. Okay. So in today's class, we will discuss about libraries and strings. Okay, that is continuation of last class actually. So we were supposed to cover these things in last class itself. But yeah, today we will cover this. And then we will see like if you are facing any doubts, we will see that as well along with that. And then on tomorrow's class will be the last class for Python topics itself. Okay. And on Monday, we will start freshly on the generative. Okay, so this is the plan right now. And if we are delaying this also, then again, we need to shift these classes. Okay. But anyway, like in generative AI, it's all about we will be using multiple platforms to simplify our work, right? So that time it will be very, very easier. And so far up to this modules, any doubts so that we can see that first and we will jump into these libraries.
Yeah, looks like we are good. Only thing is we need to do some little bit more practice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what only.
sure, Ravi. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, please go ahead and start working on like how to whatever we have discussed so far, right? So just please start working on that one so that we will get some understanding on how these things are working. Okay.
Yeah.
So in today's class, we will be working on Python packages. Okay. So we already saw how to use a package, right? So package is nothing but it's a collection of collection of functions. Okay, collection of modules we can say. Okay, a module is a collection of function and variables. Also, a package is a collection of modules, I can say. So we saw about math module and inside math package. And inside this math package, there will be multiple modules and there we will be using the square root function. Okay. And yeah, we can install an existing package, external package like this. See, yesterday we tried installing this OpenAI package, right? So whenever you want to install an external package, as we saw earlier, let me see. We will be talking about pip, right? So we already talked about pip. So there is something called is that pip, right? So in this pip, it belongs to this Python package index. Okay. So if you go here and type like Python package index, yeah. So this website, PyPy, right? So you can go to this website and you can find whatever packages you want. So means that this will be an external package, right? We are not coding this package. So someone might have coded it, or we can also publish our own package if we want. Okay, but that needs a lot of things. Like we need to convert that into a dot tar, dot tz, and lot of steps you need to do to submit a package in this pipeline, so that it will be compatible with the pip installer likewise. Okay, there are n number of projects here. If you want to browse some particular projects, you need to go to this browse project and you can select it based on the topic, like whatever topic it is. Okay, if I need to see something like AI related packages, or else even software development is also there, right? There are some compilers also, code generators also, right? See, if I click on this code generator, what it will do, it will simply create code likewise. So see, this is functional programming in Python likewise. Okay. So likewise, this FuPy is a package. So to install this package, what I need to do, I need to supply this pip install FuPy likewise. Okay, there are likewise, there are a lot of packages here. So whatever I need, I can just choose that particular category, and then I will get all the list of packages. Okay. So here here I can see that AI projects or ML projects like this. Right. So a lot of artificial intelligence projects are here. Okay. Same way what we did yesterday. We just searched OpenAI. So this OpenAI is the official Python library for this GPT, like ChatGPT we are using, right? So ChatGPT is part of OpenAI. Okay. So this OpenAI is having a library called OpenAI itself. Okay. OpenAI is the company which is holding this ChatGPT. Okay, this is the company which is running the ChatGPT. Okay, so here OpenAI is responsible for ChatGPT, DALL-E, right? Lot of tools. ChatGPT is there. This is one product of OpenAI. Same way, you have DALL-E for image generation from OpenAI. See, DALL-E is there. This
So
is for
this open the package whichever we have seen on this website. This is created by Python or ChatGPT, and they I mean it's prepared by
the
Python.
developers of ChatGPT. So the developers who built the ChatGPT, right? So they want you to access ChatGPT inside your program, inside your Python program. Like if I go to ChatGPT here, right? So here I am doing whatever I want, right? So here I am prompting something like whatever questions I want, I am asking it here, right? The same way, if I want to pass this message from a program.
Okay. It is
Okay,
integrated.
and I need to get the response what ChatGPT is giving it back to me, right? So for that integration, what these developers of ChatGPT do, they will simply provide these packages. So these packages will contain the functions, whatever we need to access this. Means that those are called as APIs. Okay, that's why we are calling it as Python Application Programming Interface Library. So API is nothing but an application programming interface. Okay, so this is the application. Okay, when I do a programming, I need an interface between this application and my program, right? That's why we are having something called an API. So this API is nothing but API can be anything, like this can be a program, right? Or else this can be a request, right? So those kind of things and all will come under API. So in that API, like this is OpenAI, and this OpenAI is nothing but it is trying to access this ChatGPT. This ChatGPT is running on something called GPT-4o. Okay, GPT-4o, GPT-4 mini, likewise. Okay, and GPT 3.5. So those are all called as models. Okay, so that part we will cover in generative AI. We have something called large language models, right? So these large language models and all, whatever we are talking here, those things and all will be covered in this Gen AI stuffs. Okay, LLMs only we speak completely in this generative AI. Okay. So the thing is like now, if we want to access, the main purpose is like what they will do, these people, the people who develop ChatGPT, they know people can access this through programmatically as well, instead of having a nice user interface. Why they need a programmatical access? Because they can build wrappers on top of it. Wrappers in the sense what? Like I can create a storyteller application on top of ChatGPT, right? So if I need to create a storyteller application on top of ChatGPT, so this particular ChatGPT, this particular prompt text box, this needs to be accessible inside the program, right? So for that particular purpose, what they will do, they will simply create these functions and they will pack it in the name of a package, right? There will be lot of modules. See, either the user can input a text or either user can attach a document, right? So they can do anything. So for everything, they will be having a number of modules. So those modules, what we will do, we will simply install as a form of a package. So this package is created by this OpenAI scientist, whoever created this ChatGPT, and they will put it in this Pi project, PyPy. Okay, so this PyPy is having the collection of packages. Okay, so here we will be accessing this OpenAI using this pip install. So if you are running this pip install in your local machine, you can simply put this pip install directly. Otherwise, if you want to run it inside Google Colab, what we need to do is we need to put an exclamatory symbol first. Okay, so here, yeah, here we have installed, right? Yeah, here we have installed OpenAI, right? So how we need to do it? We need to put a exclamatory symbol first, so that Google Colab will understand, hey, this guy is trying to do something on the PIP. Okay, so package pip install packages, that is the abbreviation for PIP. What pip will do, pip will simply go to this library, PyPy, and it will fetch this package. And it will put all these functions into Google Colab. Okay, so whatever we are installing here, that will be going under this Google Colab. Okay. It will go into this Python 3.10, right? So inside this library, it will go. So local library.
Is this specific syntax for Google Colab? The exclamatory.
Yeah, that exclamatory is a specific syntax for Google Colab.
Google Colab. So Visual Studio will be maybe different. I mean, Python.
Yeah, in other regular Python, you don't need to provide this exclamatory.
Okay, but the condition is same, but no exclamatory.
Yes, right.
Okay.
So if I go to Visual Studio, here if I want to install, I need to just go to this terminal and I can simply say like pip install OpenAI. I don't need to give this exclamatory symbol like this. Pip install OpenAI. I didn't give any exclamatory symbol, right? It will simply fetch it from the pip. I have already installed it. That's why it is showing like requirement already satisfied like. Okay. So I didn't even upgrade pip. So if I want to upgrade also, I need to use this command. So these and all are installation of Python, which we are not at all using in our Google Colab, right? So here we will be having an exclamatory symbol at the first that indicates that you are running this command inside Google Colab and you are running this pip install OpenAI. If you do that, what it will do, it will simply try to fetch these libraries. Fetch the library in the sense what this is modules. Okay, so it will try to fetch the modules from this package. A package is nothing but a library. Library means it's a collection of books, right? So if you go to any library in physical, so that library will have a lot of books, right? Same way, your package will contain what lot of modules. Inside module, lot of functions. Likewise, you can remove. Okay, so inside this OpenAI, there are like lot of libraries. Lot of books, I can say. Okay, so those books, those modules, it is download. Okay, so now it is trying to download something. it will check whether that is already present inside or not. See, it is trying to do some HTTPX, jitter, right? So these and all are modules. You can say Pydantic, Sniffio, TQDM, typing extensions, right? So what it is saying that it is already satisfied, means that this is already installed there. So Google Colab itself, by default, it is having these things. Okay, same way Google Colab is having NumPy as well. NumPy pip install NumPy. Likewise, if you do, what it will do, it will simply go to this NumPy package and it will install. Okay, see, it's showing that requirement already satisfied. NumPy is already there in my packages like this. So we can explore this as well, like user local library. This is library. And inside this library, there is Python 3.10, right? So inside this, there is something called distribution packages. Dist packages. I think they have hidden it here. Okay, but here we can explore, like we are installing here, right? So we can simply see this. See, this is having the site packages. I just click on control and then this click. Okay, so usually these things and all will be installed in this. Trying to see this open folder in the new. See what's there in my packages. Okay. In the left side, you are seeing, right? Everything is a package. Okay, so inside this package, if you want to see, let me see what's there in OpenAI. I have installed OpenAI, right? So yeah, here OpenAI is there. So inside this OpenAI, it's what? So it's containing all these modules. See, everything is a module. Files is a module. This is a COBOL program, right? So what it is doing? Here we are here they are defining functions. And they are strictly making this as a return type name that like this. So these and all are their own return types. Okay. Same way we have models, right? So these and all are modules. Okay. So inside these modules are collected and these modules are packaged under this opening. Okay. So collection of modules. So collection of modules means that might be multiple modules. Okay. Like this. And when you are creating a package like this, okay, so we need to have some files, okay, like this main file, init file. Init file will represent what? Like it is for initialization like this. Okay, so how we can create a package, that also we will see today in the class. But we are not going to store this in PyPy because that needs a lot of compatibility stuff we need to take care. Okay, because simply they won't allow us to store these things. Okay, so this is how we can install this, and if we want to create our own package. Okay, so what we can do here, I have two things, two modules. Okay, let me disconnect this runtime and reconnect again. So that I will again get back to the file structure. Right, it's running. Yeah, it got connected, right? So now in this file structure. So inside this, what I am trying to do, I am trying to create one module and create two modules with two functions. One is greet and another one is farewell. Okay, don't get jargonized with this file stuff. Okay, this file stuff we will be anyway handling on tomorrow's class. Okay, for now what we are doing here, we are creating a folder called my package. Okay, this package is going to be my package. This is going to be my package. My package means what? Like it's going to create a new package. Okay, means that we are creating a folder, and inside that folder we are putting two modules. One is module 1 and another one is module 2. Okay, this module 1 will contain a function called greet. Okay, the same way module 2 will contain a function called farewell. So module 1 is a different program and module 2 is a different program. So in module 1, we can have multiple functions like this. Module 2 also we can have multiple functions like this, right? So what it will do, I am just running this. Okay. So what it is, we just simply write something called my package. This is the folder. It created a folder here, and here I have two files. One is module 1. If I double click this, in the right side window, you can see it is what it is doing. It just created a function. Okay, if we are calling this function, it is returning this. Okay, the same way we have something called module 2. In module 2 also we have a function called farewell. This is greet and this is farewell. Okay, so these functions, what we are doing here, we are importing, like how we have imported the modules, right? We directly put import module 1 like this, right? That's for a single file. So here, this is my package. Okay, I can import my package also directly instead of doing from my package import module 1, module 2. If I am doing import my package, what it will do, it will simply give me access to all these modules. Okay, there what I am doing, I'm just trying to access greet from module 1 and farewell from module 2. Okay, and I am just printing. Right, it's just printing hello Alice and goodbye Alice. But I didn't write any function here, right? So I didn't write any information here. What it is doing, it is trying to access this function from module 1. That's here. Okay, so it's like package is the collection of modules. Okay, likewise you can understand. Okay, before Python 3.9 or something, that time you need to mention one more module here, one more dummy module here named like main __ main, like we saw here, right? See here we have something called main. So likewise you need to put something, but after Python 3. Is the question? I didn't get it. So at one after a point of time, you don't need to mention this like this. Okay. I didn't know the exact version. Let me check. Module. There is a version. Okay, so that is previous versions, not the current ones. Okay, I made that in the notes also. Where is that? Yeah, we didn't have this in the notes actually. Yeah, let me ping that in WhatsApp chat after this class. So the thing is, there is the previous versions of Python. We don't need to worry about now. Okay, the previous versions of Python need something called main __ main also within this package. But now the recent versions, whatever we are using right now, right? So in this is 3.10. This Python version is 3.10. Okay, so in this version and all, we don't need this __ main in this module, in this package. Okay, so package is nothing but a collection of modules, and inside that module we can have multiple functions, and those functions can be packed as a complete package. Okay, so this is what is all about packages. So this is how we can create our own package. Okay, so just ignore this file write and all. This is file open and file write. This we will cover on tomorrow's class. Just to think like we are creating these two modules, and inside that we are writing some like this. Okay, I have, instead of that, even I can also type this. Why I gave this open function and all is like in tomorrow's class, you will be getting familiarized with this. Okay, so what we are doing, we are creating a directory called my package. This is going to be our package. So inside that we are creating two modules, and inside this module we are putting a function like this. So this code is what this code is doing. This code is creating this one, and it is writing this. Okay, so that this particular function can be accessed from this package. Okay, inside this package, this is a module. In this module, this is the function, likewise. Okay, so this is all about packages in Google Colab. Okay, up to this point, any doubt? So that we will dive deeper into PIP.
So Arul, one question, like this is you are using the modules which are in your local or it's your package, right? So there may
Yeah,
be a
right.
case coming up. Let's say you implemented a package and I need to use it. So how can I
Yeah,
use your module?
you can simply zip it as a folder, and see, I have put these
Okay.
modules, right? So what I can do, I can simply download this. Okay, I can simply download this
Import them.
and I will give it to you. Okay, what you need
Okay.
to do, you need to unzip it and you need to put this folder along with your working folder.
Yeah, it's like an import itself. I need to get it
Yes,
from.
correct. So here you are having this option of file upload, right? So here what we need to do, you need to create a new folder, right? After I send you this folder, what you can do, you can create a folder called my package again. It won't allow me because we already have this name, right? So I can name it like my package one or whatever it is. So here what you need to do, you need to transfer these two files, whatever I am sending you. This particular package I am giving you in a zip folder, right? So inside this, whatever modules I am having, you can also put it inside this folder. And you can access this like import my package one.
Okay. Yeah.
So instead of doing that only, what we are having something called PIP. So this PIP is from PyPI. We saw all these things, right? So OpenAI, what they did. So their engineers write all these modules. This module one, module two, whatever we are seeing here, right? So these modules and all, they have written it. And they put everything in this public library. So now if I am transferring you to you in a personal private way, so that's called as a private package. Okay, so that is within us, right? So if I want to make that available globally, then what I need to do, I need to put it in this PyPI. Okay, so when I put it in PyPI, people can access this package. Anyone in the world can access this package using this pip install command. A pip is nothing but a Python installer. So Python package installer, like this, you can remember Python install package like this. But actually, this is not the meaning of pip. Okay, pip abbreviation is something different. Pip abbreviation is pip install packages. So instead of that, we can remember like Python install packages like this, so that we can remember this name pip. So in this pip, if you are supplying an install command, it will simply go to this package and put this complete folder like this one, the folder we have created like this one. Consider this as my OpenAI. Okay, so it will simply go to this OpenAI, and inside this OpenAI there will be multiple modules, right? So these things and all, it will come and it will store it in my Python folder. Okay, that folder is my distribution folder, as I shown you, right? So this is one, this is the one. So likewise only, see whatever it is, even your NumPy, pandas, all these things, right? So all these things are packages. See here, NumPy is there, right? So inside this NumPy, you can see n number of things, right? So these things and all are part of your numerical calculation. So inside this NumPy, if you are trying to access this Matplotlib module, so inside this Matplotlib module, you can have a function called empty, right? Once lot of functions are there. So these things and all, if you are doing a pip install NumPy, what it is doing? It is simply taking up the NumPy folder from the global system, and it is putting this folder here in your site packets.
Yes.
So this is globally accessible inside your program. So you are directly using these functions like this. So instead of writing everything manually, we are simply utilizing the help of packages so that we don't need to write it once again. Okay. When it comes to AI, this packaging is very, very important because we are not going to write any machine learning logic, right? So that is being handled in the other programs itself. Okay, this is what is called as API programming. Okay, so this package you can consider it like a kind of an API. So it's provide you the capability of interfacing with other programs, which was written by someone. Like this we can remove. So to install these packages, we have something called as pip, right? So we will deep dive this pip because we are going to use pip again and again in our projects. In our whatever projects you are going to work on in Python, in future, you will be seeing this pip only. Okay. What pip will do? Pip will simply, this is called as default package manager. And this abbreviation of this pip is pip install packages. So if we are not able to remember this, you can remember it like Python install packages. Okay. Pip install packages is the abbreviation for pip, and it will let us to install and manage the libraries, Python libraries. Manage in the sense what? Like I can delete this package also, right? I can install a package using this pip install command. So as we saw pip install OpenAI, we saw pip install NumPy, right? So this pip install and all, we can install it through this command. So wherever we are supplying pip, Google Colab needs an exclamatory mark also to understand. You are going to perform an IO operation. You are going to do an installation likewise. So for that, Google Colab needs this exclamatory symbol. Okay. Same way in top, you can see we did a make directory, right? Make directory is what? This is a command in command line, mkdir, right? So this is a shell command. You guys should have some experience on this Unix, right? So in Unix or Linux, what we will do? We will create a directory using some commands, right? The same way we are creating a folder using this make dir command. So you are going to interface with this operating system, okay, with the core operating system. To make Google Colab understand that you are going to install some packages, or I am going to write some files, or I am going to modify your file system, right? So by that time, we need to give an exclamatory symbol here. Yeah, so this exclamatory symbol is indicating Google Colab that I am going to play with your IO. So please let me do that likewise. So that's why we have this exclamatory symbol in front. So pip is also doing the same thing because we are modifying Python package, right? So we are going to put some more few modules in the file system. So for that, Google Colab needs this exclamatory symbol. But when you are doing it in your local machine, you don't need it. Okay, to install a package, as we see now. So to install a package, you need this exclamatory symbol. So this is the command to install a package, pip install request. So this we saw earlier. The same way, you can do a pip list. So that what it will do, it will simply list all the installed packages here. Pip list. If I do like this, it will simply list down all the installed packages which is present in Google Colab along with the versions. See, these and all are the installed packages already with Google Colab. So this Google Colab is pre-packed with these packages. Okay. So I don't know all these packages. Even no one except the Google engineers who are working on they knows. So here, mostly in Google Colab, they have installed most of the data science, machine learning, and AI related packages in by default itself. Okay, so some of them are like there is something called OpenCV. OpenCV is there? No, OpenCV is not there. OpenCV, yeah, OpenCV is there, right? So this is yeah, OpenCV is one of the Vision library. So Vision library is nothing but this is also kind of an AI system. Yeah, Vision. Likewise. The same way we have NumPy pandas for data science, right? Pandas is also there. NumPy is there. So these and all are for numerical calculations. Okay. And we have installed this OpenAI, right? OpenAI package. It went off because I disconnected and reconnected. So OpenAI will not be there. Yeah.
Arul, what is the purpose of Pandas package?
Pandas is for data science libraries.
Okay.
When you play with the data science area, like if you are playing with some data frames and all, right? So data frames is nothing but you are converting your text data or some any other format of data into a table, and you can play along in that table. Okay. So for that particular purpose, these libraries will help.
Okay.
So that is part of data science. NumPy also numerical calculations. NumPy we use in machine learning, data science, all the areas. And pandas also we use pandas in machine learning, data science, AI everywhere. Okay, so that is also on library. So we call it like we have some data frames inside pandas. So that is very useful for processing a tabular data. You can catch it in this data frame and you can play along with that. Okay, same way we have lot of libraries. Right, so these and all are part of the Google Colabs installation. This Python, which is running behind this Google Colab, right? So that is having all these things. Scikit is also there, right? So Scikit is also machine learning. Scikit-learn, Scikit-image. So these things and all are for machine learning, and safe tensors are there, right? So this is also part of machine learning. SciPy, this is also for machine learning. Seaborn is for visualization. You can visualize your data. You can put some graphs and all. Right, same way we have something called Matplotlib. Matplotlib is there, right? So this is also one package which is used to visualize the data. Okay, so we can see what and all packages are installed along with this version. Okay, version means what? Like whenever see, take for an example, this OpenAI is there, right? So after that there is a number 1.43. Means that they have incremented this up to 43 times. So now this is the latest version, right? So if I go here, I can see the versions here in the release history. See, this is getting incremented one by one like this. So the very first version of this OpenAI, they will not release all these libraries, right? On February 19, 2020, like 4 years back, they have started with this OpenAI project. Okay, so here the libraries, whatever files, whatever modules we are seeing, right? So that will not contain all these things. Whenever they are adding a new feature, like this model and all, they are changing, and they are giving an attachment stuff, right? So whenever they are adding some new features like this, that time they need new programs also for that interfacing. Okay, for that interfacing, they need some new modules also. Whenever they are adding some new modules, or whenever they are doing some bug fixes, right? So whenever they are identifying some issues in their programs, they will create a new version like this. Okay, so it's always better to use this latest version, and there is something called compatibility. Compatibility means what? Like that particular version might not be useful for us, right? So what we can do, we can simply downgrade. If I want to install Python in OpenAI in 1.40.4, okay, what I can do, I need to mention that also with the version. See here, like this. Install request equal to, this is 2.224.0. Okay, what is there in the request package? What is the current version? See 2.32.3. Okay. But here this is 2.24.0. I need to put this 24 version. That is 2.24. Because 2.24. I need to go back. Like I don't want the latest one. Okay. That time also you can do it with the version specific installation. If you provide a command after this exclamation symbol, if you provide a command along with the version like this, means that that's double equal to, right? Python is an answer. If you do a single equal to, it will think like you are trying to do an assignment. So you always need a double equal to symbol. And after that, you need to provide some specific version so that it will pick up that particular version one. Here, if you go to this release history, this particular version, that is 2020's version. Okay. So this particular 2020's version, if you want to install, you can do that as well. Okay. This is how you can install a package. This is how we are listing a package. We are doing a pip list so that it is listing all the packages which are inside this Python. And we can upgrade a package also. Okay, upgrade means it will upgrade it to the latest version. Okay, let us do like this. First, we will install this OpenAI to a older version. So instead of this, I'm just going to 1.3.20. Okay, 1.32.0. I'm just trying to install first. Okay, what I need to do is I need to give like this. What it will do, simply it will install me the oldest version of OpenAI. It's collecting 1.3.20, 1.32.0. Okay, so now my OpenAI version is 1.32.0. Even you can check it with the zip list. If I do a zip list, okay, it will show me the list of packages. So here I can see OpenAI. Yeah, here see, I have installed 1.32.0, right? So if I want to upgrade this OpenAI, what I simply need to do is I need to give a command like this. Give and then install upgrade. Here I am giving OpenAI. So what it will do, it will simply upgrade it from 1.32.0 to the latest version. See, is collecting and from where it is taking. It is taking it from 1.43.0, right? So if I go to OpenAI again, if I go to this release history, this is the latest version. So the latest version is 1.43.0, right? So now it is installing me the latest version like this. So this upgrade command, okay, this upgrade command will always fetch the latest version. Okay, likewise, you can upgrade a package and also you can uninstall a packages. So if I don't want a package, if I want to delete this particular package from my Python library, you can use this uninstall command. What we can do is we can simply do like pip uninstall OpenAI. If I do like this, what it will do, it will simply remove OpenAI from my machine. See, found existing installation. If you want to remove, it's asking me YRN. I need to give Y, right? If I give Y, it will simply uninstall everything. Yeah. Now, if I try to see this in the list, it won't be there. See in my list, that is this OpenAI. See, OpenAI is not there. OpenCV is there. There is no A, right? So the same way, you can uninstall something, uninstall a package using this uninstall command. After this pip, if you supply uninstall and then package name, this will simply uninstall the package completely from the machine. Okay, install a specific version we saw already in the installing the package, right? And this is how we are using a pip, right? So always we need to prefix a exclamatory symbol in Google Colab so that it will understand that you are going to do an IO operation. Okay. Up to this point, any doubt? Up to this point, any doubts in this class name?
No, Arul.
Yeah, very interesting. So we will continue strings on the next class along with this files. Okay. Today what we saw about packages, continued, and then we ran on understanding. Okay, and tomorrow's class we will be seeing this strings. It is nothing actually. We can complete it by today's class also, but we still have another 10 more minutes left. So I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information. So here strings is what? Strings is nothing but whatever you are indicating within single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes, that's are called a string. String is a collection of characters as we see in our first class. Okay. So on top of that string, you can do multiple operations. Why we are having string as a separate topic? Because the data you are going to send and receive, that will be coming in the form of string only. Okay, between systems. If you are communicating between a Python system and a Java system, or a Python system or a mainframe system, or a Python system to another API, right? Another server which is already running somewhere, having a backend, different kind of backend code, right? So what we will do, we will be sending something called JSON, Java String Object Notation. So that is a string actually. Okay, so on top of that, we need to play along in the string. So we need to have a good grasp on string. That's why we are having a separate topic for the string operation. And in the string operations, this is very simple only. Basically, string is nothing but a collection of characters, as I told. You can see it within single quotes, double quotes, triple quotes, right? So here you can concatenate. You can combine two strings using the plus operator. Okay, if you want to join this John and Doe, okay, first name plus last name, first name and last name, you need to put it in a single sentence, right? So by that time you can use a string like this. You can concatenate like this. You are putting a space in between, right? So for putting a space in between, you can use like this concatenation. Okay, so this is what we are calling it as concatenation. Concatenation means combining strings. Okay, the same way you can do repetition also. If you multiply this into 3, then that will be outputting 3 times. Okay, string can be multiplied, string can be repeated. Right? The same way indexing, we saw this indexing on list, right? In string also you can do the indexing. If you do an indexing, like this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, so it will become set of characters. So you can access this first character using this 0 position and last character using this -1 position. Okay, same way in list we did a slicing, right? So in slicing, what it will do, it will simply on the left side, whatever number we are giving, from that particular position, it will start and then it travels up to the ending position -1, that is 6 minus 1. So five characters. So it will simply put me 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will print me Python. It won't print me the space because the ending position is 6. So this is how string will work, and in string also we have lot of string methods. One is len. Len is to get the length of a string. You can convert a string into a lowercase. You can convert the string into an uppercase. Okay, you can do stripping. Stripping means what? It is just removing the white spaces. Right? Likewise, we have multiple string operations. And we have something called formatting, F string. F means what? It will format the string. Yeah. So in this, you can simply put a string like this, and you can put curly brackets here. So that what it will do, it will simply take out this one. Or else there is something called dot format also. So these things and all we will be seeing. See, this dot format is there, right? So these things and all we will be seeing on tomorrow's class. And then along with that, we will start on this files. Okay, files is one good stuff. So string and files, after that, this complete Python will be ending. And I want you all to create a basic project in your own time, whenever you are having some sufficient time. Please go through this entire content and try to create a Python project. Okay. So, and then we will review whatever stuff we have left so far. Also, I will try to touch base something on this lambda. Right? See, we have Python functions. We have covered everything mostly, and we will be left with this lambdas. Yeah, so this lambda also we will give a small introduction so that it will be easier for you to understand how these things are working. And this also we have covered it. Yeah, this is nothing but a kind of a list only. Same list only. List is array. Array is having list. You can use list or array. Okay. Means that both are same one. Here what we are having. Here we are having the value of first item like this, right? So the array and list are same only. And this object we are using this functions, right? Same way we have something called the classes. So this also we will touch base, like whatever we have left over, we will just try to see this and we will touch base that also in tomorrow's class so that we will finish up this entire Python stuff for now. And then from Monday onwards, we will be jumping to this generative complete. Sunday is a leave for us, right? So Monday onwards, we will be jumping into this generative. Yeah, please let me know if so far you have any doubts so that we will discuss that and we will close this call.
Yeah, Arul. I pinged one
Yeah,
sample project in our chat, WhatsApp chat. I'm not able to type here, I think. In WhatsApp chat, I pinged.
okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. But it shows compiler. Yeah, right, Guna. Yeah, without exclamation also it works. And then PyPy sample 1001 1.2.
Yeah, right. I tried to install in my Google Colab. It is installed successfully. Okay, but
Okay.
what I want is how to see that one, what exactly there in that one, and how to change the as per our requirement. Say like those in that sample project, it is showing like we need to test one URL, something like google.com, something like that.
Okay. So this is released on July 8, 2015. Okay. Yeah. Right. So here, okay, let me put it in this one. Let's see what we can do. Here I am putting a pip install.
Yeah.
Install. What is this? This is sample 1001, right? Sample 1001, right? So
I think we can copy also. Yeah.
it's collecting at its download. Okay. So to see what and all present in the sample, we already saw, right? There is a DAR command. Print DAR of sample 1001. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not defined. So DAR will work only on this module like this. Okay. It's not working on this package. Okay, so in this, so no, it should work on this package, right? It's not different. It's doing something like, okay, it's installing this peppercorn and something. What's there in this peppercorn? Let me see what's there here. Okay. So I will try to install this in my local. Let's see. Yeah. Start
Okay.
sample. See, this is not having a proper documentation, and that's why we are having confusion. See, now we have installed this, right? So this might be in our site packages. I do a refresh here. Here if I see sample, yeah, here it is sample 1001. So here you can see an init. See, someone has simply tried to put a library in PyPy. Okay, there is nothing inside this one. So we cannot use this sample. Okay, there is nothing. They are just simply trying to create something in the name of sample 1001, and they were simply putting that in the pipe.
Okay, we can save into our local and edit as per our requirement.
Yes,
Like
correct.
at least to use this template kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah. There is
Google
one more
Colab.
guide. This is just a project description. See, whenever you are trying to install something, just see the project description. Okay. If it is having a rich write-up, like if they are mentioning like what the exactly functionality is, right? So those kind of things and all better we can install. Otherwise, like if we are installing the we tried the sample one. Right? So inside that sample one, actually there is nothing. Okay, they didn't even have a proper function. They were simply trying to explore how to put these libraries like this. Okay, put these libraries into PyPy project. That's what they have explored. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that's why we were not able to access that. Like there is no function inside that. We saw that, right? So there is no function inside this. There is only init module. Okay, and that too, they are just trying to call your main application code here like this. Simply, it's just a sample they were trying. Okay, there is no code in this. So this and all are auto-generated stuff. It's because like they were trying to put this in that Py package, right? This one, pypy.org. They are trying to put this, right? So by that time, they will be converting this package into .tar.gz like this. One format is that. Yeah, if you see these files, take for an example, even if you see NumPy, yeah, what it will do, if you go and see this download files, this will be having a source distribution of numpy-2.1.0.tar.gz. This is an Unix extension, right? So in this format, they will try to convert. So for trying to convert, they will be having some produced stuff like this. These and all are compiled stuff, PyCompiled libraries. So the thing is like this one, the sample 1001 didn't have any function. That's why we are not able to access it.
Okay.
They were just simply trying to create something. Right, Ravi? So hope this solves your problem.
Yeah, fine. I'm just trying to install one sample
Yeah.
Google
That's
Colab.
correct.
That's it.
That's correct. Yeah. Please go ahead. Like this is how we can check it also. Like I thought like dir command is for packages also, but dir command is not working for packages. Okay, it's installing something called peppercorn as well. Peppercorn. Papercon is here, right? So inside this Papercon, yeah, here they have this function. See, he is trying to do some parsing. Okay, like this. I can say that they were simply trying something to put that package inside this, but that's not an useful stuff. Okay, no one, I think no one might have downloaded that. This is the description of this project. They didn't even write anything here, right? So there is no proper write-up.
Yeah.
And this guy only tried to do that. Yuhang Wang, Chinese. Okay, and that too, they have released it in July 8, 2015. Right, so there are only two versions of this, and both the versions are not having any good file. There is no source distribution also proper. Okay, so this one was built on July 8, 2015, some 10 years back. I think they are not at all maintaining something. So whenever you are seeing a good package, okay, that will be having a rich write-up, like how we are seeing NumPy, right? So in NumPy also, they will be writing what this package is doing and how many people are downloading this, right? This is PyPy downloads, okay? And also there is something called Conda also. Conda install also we can do. Anaconda we are using, right? So in Anaconda is nothing but a Python manager. Like we can have this also. Jupyter notebooks and all, right? So that is working on this Anaconda. Anaconda is a distribution, right? So in this distribution, it will be allowing you to manage the packages also. Like how you are doing a pip install, right? Same way you can do a Conda install. Conda space install also you can do. That also will get these packages and it will put it in this libraries. See, this is getting maintained by these people. These people are the scientists who are behind this NumPy package. So they are writing the original Python files.
Okay.
Yeah, so the same way you can check this write-up like this. And then if the write-up is having some proper instructions, okay, that thing will help you to understand what exactly this is. Yeah, I hope this, and also there will be some project links as well. See here, they are giving a documentation also, right? So you can go to this documentation and refer what this particular package is doing, right? There is a manual also. I go here. It will be simply giving me the user guide API reference, right? So you need to give to this reference. And you can see like what and all functions are present in this NumPy likewise. So if I need something, so this is the Python API, right? So this one only we are installing through pip install, right? So here you can see like how to iterate over arrays. So this will be giving me like how to use it in the code also. Okay, same way, like scalars, vectors are there, right? So you can see this one, like how what and all types are there, right? So these and all are like, you can see proper write-up like this, proper example write-up like this. So try using these kind of packages so that we will get some good understanding on what exactly these things are. Okay, if I go to this size, see, this is showing that this is how you can use like this numpy.generic.size. So size is a function. So in this function, what you are doing, you are just counting the number of elements. Yeah, and also in NumPy, there is something called the unique as NumPy.unique. So what it will do, it will return up the only the unique elements of an array, of a list. Yeah, array in the sense it's list. So inside that list, whatever unique elements are there, that one only you can take out. So that also you can use it in NumPy. See, take for an example. Here I am using NumPy. How you can use import NumPy as NP or Arul. Okay. We don't do it. Why? Because this is not a meaningful stuff, right? So from here onwards, if I want to use NumPy directly, I can simply put it NumPy as it is. I can simply put like NumPy.array, NumPy.unique likewise, but that is not the case, right? So what I can do, I can indicate an alias name like this, or like this, or AR or something like that. But usually we will give some meaningful name. Most probably people use NumPy as NP only, likewise. Okay. So what we will do, we will be simply creating a list. List one is equal to what I will give something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 3, 2, 7, 4, 5. Likewise, I am giving some duplicates. Okay, so what you can do is print np dot unique of list one. If you are doing like this, it will simply print me the unique items in this list. Right? So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is giving me in this format. This is not a list actually. See, what is this type? Let me store this in ARR is equal to np dot list. So here, if I am printing the type of this, so this is a NumPy array. Okay, this is a NumPy array. This is not our list actually. So if I want to convert it to a list again, what I need to do, I need to simply put list. This will do a type conversion. Okay. And I am printing ARR as well as type of array. See, this becomes a list. Now we are having this commas, right? Previously, we don't have the comma. So I do like this. See, there is no commas. So this is not a list actually. This is a NumPy's dynamic array. Okay, so instead of doing it as a NumPy dynamic array, I'm just converting it. So this is another data type, NumPy dynamic array. That is specific to this NumPy library. Okay, we can convert this into a list and we can. So this is how you can remove duplicates from this. Okay, Ravi. So I think you got some answers for your question.
Yeah, yes, sir. So this VB script one,
Yeah, Ravi.
yeah, I think maybe you can this one stop the recording.
Yeah,
Also
sure. Yeah, sure.